What's this knob do?
Did you know that we spend a third of our lives sleeping? I know that is just not a good way to start a podcast, but that is what we're talking about today on Rise and Trending. We are looking at the science of sleep and why it matters. That and more coming up on Rise and Trending. Today is a Wednesday and I've been wondering, because I've been so tired recently, and it's not just about work, but I've been thinking about some of the habits that I have that are contributing to why I might be feeling tired all the time when I'm at work. Sometimes even when I'm not even doing anything, but I feel tired. Maybe you're like me, you're actually facing the same type of problem. But why is it so important? So sleep isn't just about resting. It's about giving our body and brain time to recharge, repair, and also prepare for the next day. So I want you to think about a time you stayed up too late, maybe watching a show, Netflix. How did you feel the next morning? Was it sluggish, grumpy, maybe unable to focus? That's your body telling you that you need to sleep more. So how does sleep work? Let's look at the science. How is this made up? Why do I need to sleep? Why do I need to sleep 8 hours? Why do I need to sleep 7 to 8 hours? Like they say. So like I said, sleep isn't just one long, quiet phase. It's actually made up of different stages. So we go through light sleep, and then there's deep sleep, and then there's something called REM or REM, which is rapid eye movement sleep, which is when we're dreaming. So the REM sleep is kind of like your brain's like movie theater. It's when your mind processes everything that happened during the day and then it organizes your thoughts. But now, what are the benefits of sleep? Number one, it improves your memory and learning. Our brains are busy organizing memories while we sleep. The other benefit is that it boosts mood. So sleep regulates hormones that affect happiness and stress. And then it also increases focus. Sleep is like changing your phone's battery. So this puts me in a moment whenever I have like good sleep, I always wake up with, that there's just a way that I feel sometimes when I wake up in the morning when I know that I've had enough sleep. And then it so happens that whenever I'm doing any stuff or maybe I'm trying to learn anything, it becomes so easy for me because I had enough rest. Now, what happens when we don't sleep enough? So when we don't get enough sleep, it's like I want you to imagine this. It's like trying to drive a car with no fuel. So you might get by for a bit, but things start breaking down. I know there's some times when I get to work, I am so but because I am so tired, there's just a way that I do things. I don't feel that productivity level, and I'm not that kind of a person that loves or enjoys taking drinking these energy drinks and the like. I don't like those, but it really affects me a lot, affects my productivity and just the way that I get by during the day. So how to improve your sleep? These are some of the tips that I have for you. Number one, you need to stick to a schedule. You need to go to bed and wake up at the same time each day. You need to create a friendly environment, keep your room cool, dark, and quiet. The other day, I woke up and then, my room was so hot, such that I was just moving about my day. So if you can be able to, like, if you are somebody that like suffers from sleep, like you can't sleep, you need to, like, you can buy a fan, or you can just have any other thing that you can put in your room that can be able to, like, keep the environment conducive if you cannot afford to have an AC in your house. And then you also need to limit screen time before bed. I am a victim on this because most of the times I'm usually on my phone. I know, like, there's some people that I know of, like, at some point they were like, okay, you know what? If you wanna maintain a healthier sleep, you need to, like, leave your phone before you get to your bed. But I know it takes a lot of practice and effort for you to get to that stage. I tried it and then I went back to it. But yeah, so we need to, like, limit our screen time before bed. Avoid phones and computers at least 30 minutes before you sleep. And then here are just some facts that I have for you when it comes to sleep. Did you know that giraffes only need about 30 minutes of sleep a day, while cats can sleep up to 16 hours? Crazy. I've never had a cat before, so I know that Tamsin can actually immediately she listens to this, she'll be like, oh no, because she's got cats. And then humans are the only mammals that delay sleep on purpose. This basically means that nature, whenever nature is tired, it goes back to bed. But for us, we're just those people that love to do the overtime most of the times. So sleep is so important. And then some other things that affect sleep can be like stress and anxiety, whereby you have racing thoughts, like your thoughts are racing, and that's basically one of the things that can keep you awake. And I think I'm a victim of this sometimes. My thoughts are racing, going in the other way. I can't just keep it down. So you need to, like, learn a way to be able to manage your stress and anxiety levels. Number 2 is caffeine and food. So caffeine and heavy meals can interfere with falling asleep. So I don't know, but if you are that person that is listening to this and then you are very high on caffeine, you need to reduce that. Technology and screens. Blue light from screens, they trick your brain into staying awake. So you need to, like, learn how to minimize that. Like I said, room environment, make sure your bedroom is cool, dark, and quiet. Inconsistent sleep schedules. When you say I need to be to go to bed around maybe 9:30 to 10:30, you need to stick to that schedule, and then your body is going to follow. Alcohol and sleep aids. Alcohol is something that will always be a factor. If you wanna maintain a good sleep, you need to also maintain your alcohol levels. Medical conditions like sleep apnea or insomnia can affect your rest. So what can we do about this? Maybe somebody's asking, what can I do? Like I said, reduce stress with, you can try to do some mindfulness or meditation. And I repeat again, avoid caffeine, limit screen time, like limit the time you just spend on your phone or on the TV before you get to bed. So sleep is so important for our productivity levels. In order for us to be energetic every other day when we get to the office, or when we have an important exam, or whenever there's anything that is going to happen in our lives, sleep is so important. And to everyone that is listening to this podcast, I hope this is what you will take on, because the people that actually are top performers, that actually prioritize their sleep, stages. So yeah, guys, this has been Rise and Trending. I hope to see you again tomorrow. A like, a sub, or a share, that would like really mean a lot to me. And yeah, this has been Rise and Trending, and today we were looking at the science of sleep. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Thank you.
What's this knob do?